I'll be showing you how to complete all of the Midas Mission Week 2 missions extremely fast. My name is Storm Ranger, and on this channel I show you how to complete your missions quickly, get better at Fortnite fast, and improve at all sorts of Fortnite things, so be sure to subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss out on anything, and help me get to my goal of 20,000 subscribers. We are getting insanely close. That would help me out a ton. So on screen you can see what all of these challenges are. Credit the leaker iFireMonkey over on Twitter for leaking all of these challenges as I went in making this video. If you want to look over these challenges, feel free to pause the video now. And while you're at it, let me know which of the Midas styles you'll be selecting. As I said in last week's video, I think for Midas I'll be getting the Ghost style. Anyway, these challenges award the player 400,000 XP on top of the variations of the Midas skin. Now because I am sure you all want these awards, the challenges are all super difficult, requiring the player to search different golden pipe wrenches, catch a fish while riding in a chopper 3 times, and even visit the agency, Henchmen, and Greasy Graves in a single match. I'll be going over how to complete all of these challenges insanely quickly right now. Now to begin, the very first of the Midas Mission Week 2 missions, yeah, that's a bit of a confusing name, is to eliminate players with a shotgun, assault rifle, and SMG. So you must eliminate a player with all 3 of these weapons if you want to complete this challenge. I'm going to be honest, you probably should just skip this challenge since shotguns, assault rifles, and SMGs are all fairly standard weapons that you'll likely get eliminations with when just playing the game naturally. So what I recommend doing is working on your other challenges for now, and once you finish all those, come back to this challenge if you have not yet completed it. However, if by that point you still not yet have completed this challenge, then just jump into a game of Team Rumble. This is because in Team Rumble, you can respawn with all of your weapons when you die, making it the perfect game mode for completing most of your challenges in. Anyway, just find yourself the weapons you need, eliminate a few opponents, which should be easy to do since Team Rumble is a pretty casual game mode, and just like that, you will complete this challenge. Alright. So now we have the second challenge, which is to search 7 chests in different matches. Now this is another simple challenge, and I won't waste too much of your time with it. And of course I have a ton of other helpful information in this video, so be sure to stick around for a few minutes where we go over where to search the different golden pipe wrenches. So this is clearly another challenge that you'll likely complete without trying. However, if you want to get that out of the way, you can just search chests in Team Rumble, and ideally at a location that you know well that is on your side of the map to make this process as efficient as possible. And then afterwards, you can spend the rest of the match working to complete your other challenges. But really that's all. This challenge is incredibly easy. Okay, so next we have the third challenge, which is to eliminate 3 players or henchmen with a legendary or boss weapon. Yeah, so this challenge should be pretty quick. There are 2 ways to complete it. Number 1, head into Team Rumble, find yourself a legendary weapon through looting or a supply drop, and then eliminate 3 players with it. Or if you are more confident in your skills as a player, it may be quicker to land at a spy base within a game of solos, eliminate the boss, take their mythic weapon, and eliminate 3 henchmen using it. But honestly, either strategy works well, it just comes down to which one you wish to choose. So nice. Now we have the 4th challenge, which is to heal 200 health of teammates with a bandage bazooka. Now this is another challenge that is easily completed in Team Rumble. When searching chests for the 2nd challenge, or looking for a legendary weapon for the 3rd challenge, you will most likely run into a bandage bazooka. If not, however, you likely will be able to find one within a supply drop, which spawns everywhere within the center of the storm circle in Team Rumble. Anyway, once you find yourself a bandage bazooka, simply carry it with you until you find a teammate who is in need of your assistance. Then just heal them a few times and repeat this process until you complete this challenge. Alright, so next we have the 5th challenge, which is to dance within 10 seconds of knocking a henchman 3 times. So unfortunately, you will not be able to complete this challenge within Team Rumble simply because henchmen do not spawn in that game mode. So the next best option is to land at a spy base far from where the bus flies over, where you don't expect other players to land. Likely your safest option is to land at an unnamed location, like the safe house under the gas station. Anyway, from this point, everything is fairly straightforward. Simply find yourself a weapon, knock a few henchmen, and then dance. Of course, going back to the third challenge, if you choose to use method 2 and go about eliminating henchmen with the boss weapon, if you remember to dance while doing so, you may have the potential to knock out 2 challenges in one go. But really, regardless of what you do, this challenge should only take you a few minutes to complete. So now we have the 6th challenge, which is to search 5 different golden pipe wrenches. So the golden pipe wrenches look as you can see on screen, they look exactly as you can expect. They are wrenches, as in the tool, that are golden. Anyway, now on screen you can see a map I created of where you can find all of these wrenches. Feel free to screenshot this map and refer to it while playing. Also keep in mind, the order that you search these wrenches in doesn't matter, I just numbered them for the sake of simplicity. But since I know this map may not be the most helpful for you all, now on screen you can see some footage of what these wrenches look like in the game, along with where they are on the map in the bottom right hand corner. So our first wrench is located up in Seamy Stacks and can be found right on this pipe attached to one of the buildings. Our next wrench is located in the other upper corner of the map, over by the shark. It can be found sitting right over here at the top of Lockie's lighthouse. So next, the third wrench is located down in the bottom left hand corner of the map, right over by the rig, and is found next to this pipe structure in the pond over by the houses. And then just a little ways away, right outside of the swamp, on the south side of the map, we have the fourth wrench, which is found sitting atop of a different pipe structure. And finally, we have the fifth wrench, which is located over on the east side of the map at Dirty Docks, in this pit, next to the little building, once again, near a bunch of pipes. Anyway, I know this challenge was pretty long, however, as long as you know where to go, and refer to my map while playing, this challenge should be a piece of cake to complete. So now we have the 7th challenge, which is to catch a fish while riding in a choppa 3 times. Now, don't leave just yet. I know you probably cared most about where to find the golden wrenches, but stick around for a bit longer for more helpful advice, including where to find the Heyman and Greasy Graves for the 9th challenge. Anyway, now at first, this challenge may sound impossible to complete alone, however, it is actually quite easy. So first, you need to find yourself a choppa, which can easily be done by referring to this map I created that you can see on screen. Once you have a choppa, you'll need to get yourself a fishing rod or harpoon gun, which can easily be done by looting or heading to a fishing barrel, which can be found at most locations near water. Finally, you'll just need to head to a few areas where fish spawn, land your choppa in the water nearby, and then fish. I do not believe that you need to be in the air to complete this challenge, making it a breeze to complete. So next we have the 8th challenge, which is to deal damage to players or henchmen at the yacht and the agency in a single match. And this challenge is actually pretty tricky and may take you a few tries, depending on the kind of player you are. And this is because usually a lot of good players land at the agency, and it can be hard to survive. Now because of this, I actually advise you land at the agency first, before it is completely looted and all the henchmen are dead. Get yourself a weapon, hit a henchman, and then grab a boat, or if you're lucky the choppa, and make your way over to the yacht. And if you're unable to do this, and you die, don't worry, it is not the end of the world, you can just jump into another game. Once you're at the yacht, simply make your way over to the deck, and shoot at the henchmen that are out in the open. And that's all. As long as you survive the agency, this challenge shouldn't be too hard to complete. So now we have the 9th challenge, which is to visit the agency, Heyman, and Greasy Graves in a single match. So this challenge is incredibly easy as long as you know where to go. On screen now you can see a map I created of where all these locations are. Like always, feel free to screenshot the map so you'll have it to refer to while playing. But obviously, since this map is not the most helpful, now on screen you can see where these locations are. So first, we of course have the agency, a named location in the center of the map that I am sure that you all know about. However, next, we have the Heyman, which is instead a landmark, so I doubt too many of you know it by name. Now the Heyman is located over in the southwest corner of Frenzy Farm, which also happens to be just a short walk northeast from the agency. And finally, we have Greasy Graves, which is another landmark, this time in the opposite direction from the agency, over in the northwest corner of Weeping Woods. So just head into a game of Team Rumble and visit each of these locations, and just like that, you will complete this challenge. So now the 10th and final challenge, out of all of not just the Midas missions, but all of the weekly missions for Season 2 is to deal 100 damage to henchmen while disguised. So this challenge is very simple, just land at any of the main 5 spy bases, ideally whichever is furthest from the bus, and then make your way over to a telephone booth, disguise yourself, and then hit a henchman. Just remember, you'll lose your disguise after your first shot, so use a weapon like a shotgun that'll allow you to deal over 100 damage in a single shot. And if you like being super efficient, you could hypothetically complete this challenge at the same time as the 3rd and 5th challenges of the set, since you'll already be at a spy base. I mean, that's it. This challenge is very simple. Now if you enjoyed this video and want to learn how to get better at Fortnite, complete your challenges fast, and improve at all sorts of Fortnite things, you can start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss out on anything, and help us get to 20,000 subscribers. Once again, we are so close by clicking here. And to support me, you can use code StormRanger and buy my merchandise by clicking here. Finally, click this card right here to learn how to always win in Fortnite. But that is all I have for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.